would you suck dick to save your mama life?
Oh yeah, but that question going around.
And that just completely blew up.
Yeah. How much was the first check you got from YouTube?
All right, since it was the first check, the first check was like 16, I got like 3.3 bands.
First check?
First check, 3.3 bands.
Okay.
That whole like 2 months, I made more than like 5 bands.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
I'm gonna
up.
keep our splurge that bread, right?
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
All right, Changing the Youth, the hottest podcast in the city, hosted by myself, Jerry Novato, Kelsey Means, Frankadelic in the back, Deluxe Vlog in the back. Shout out I Work Magic Daily, Shayna Zania Circle. We got in our building the hottest YouTuber in the Palm Beaches right now, man. The only one I know of doing it at a large scale like you are. EJDaGoat, man. What's going on?
It was good, what's good. Hey, appreciate y'all boys having me on the podcast. Hey, man, this is the first time, I'm gonna keep it real, this is the first time I've been on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's crazy because when I was back when I was really blowing up too, it was like, damn, when a nigga finna put me on the podcast? When a nigga
For real.
Literally, bro.
We definitely wanted to understand, the mechanics behind how you operate, like your mind, because you've been doing it since you was young, right? So you got on it in high school. You were in maybe was it earlier? Because I know the videos you got up are only up to high school. So was it a case of you deleting older videos? How long you actually been doing it?
Yeah, it was crazy because man, shout out to Roblox. Shout out Roblox because when I was a jit, I was playing this game Roblox, man. On Roblox, there's a lot of different games. I don't know if y'all boys familiar with Roblox. Y'all boys ever heard of that computer game?
I'm an old head, man.
Man, all right. But with Roblox, it's like a website. You got a whole bunch of different games on there. Okay. And like you're an avatar, but you could play all those different games. Mm-hmm. So I used to play this game called Apocalypse Rising. It's like this zombie apocalypse game. You feel me? Like you got to kill players and zombies and survive type shit. Cause I was a big game freak. I was a game freak, fam. So
that just remind me of I think Boxhead. I play like Boxhead.
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. Yeah. But I was playing on Roblox then. In the game, people used to make kill montages. You feel me? So it's like, I'm a good
Was this a computer game or was it like
a computer game? Okay. Yeah, so they making kill montages off killing the players because you could kill players for loot in the game. Mm-hmm. So I see niggas making kill montages off of it and I'm like, damn, that shit fire. I know I'm hard. I can make some cool montages too. So I run into this YouTuber in the game that I'd be watching. I'm like, fam, your montages be hard. Like, what you be using to edit? And then he gave me everything. Like, he gave me how to screen record, and he also gave me the editing software. After that, I just started snapping on Roblox. Yeah. So like in middle school, like I'll say like 6th through 8th grade, like 7th, 8th grade, like 2017. That's when I really started that account. So like I'll say like 7th, 8th grade going into 7th, 8th grade. So I'm like. So yeah, I'm doing Roblox YouTube videos, kill montages. I gain like 100 subs. But then I go to high school. Yeah. And it's like, damn, I'm in high school playing Roblox. Nah, niggas.
Yeah, you gotta upgrade now.
That shit not it. That shit not it, fam. So, shoot, my bad.
No, you good.
But so I ain't gonna lie, I deleted all them Roblox YouTube videos. And then I started doing pranks. Started doing the pranks and story times, and then public interviews.
For sure, those were your first or your earlier on videos, the pranks and the story time. The oldest one I think you got on there is how you lost your virginity.
Hell yeah,
you and your dog. That was funny as hell. And in that video, I noticed you said to start that video, I think you were asking for 70 to 100 likes. For that video, right?
Yeah,
and that's like 2 years ago, one of your first videos on YouTube. And that video itself now has like, at the time, how did that video do at the time, your first video?
I ain't gonna lie.
Because I think now it's at like 5,000.
like when I first posted that bit, I didn't think it was gonna be as really funny as it was. I was on my dog. I got good feedback. A good amount of people was reposting it. A good amount of people. So I was like, dang. Then I'm at school. They like, damn, the story time's funny. I think it got like, probably got like. I could go back and look.
Yeah, well,
but that's gonna take too long. But it got like.
I think it got a good amount.
I think it got like 100 to 300 views.
Yeah.
100 to 300 views. In a good amount of days, like a week. And then, yeah, it was doing straight. It was doing all right. Yeah, it was doing straight.
All right. So as a YouTuber, it looks very simple from the outside looking in. You make videos. Some of them go viral, you know, some of them don't. Kind of explain the actual struggles of being a YouTuber, because, you know, I know people who have tried go down that path, do the public interviews, do the pranks, and it just don't go nowhere. And like, it's like, it takes a while. It takes some persistence and getting to it. So what kept you like motivated to do it? And, you know, what in the process of doing that, what did you find successful? What habits did you find successful in YouTubing?
I bet, cause what I noticed too, a lot of people when they first start off YouTube too, like when I first started for YouTube, cause I was doing it for fun.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's the main part, cause a lot of people when they first start off YouTube channel, they do it for the money at first. Like they need the bag, You feel me? Now when they not really getting that much views and they doing different vids and it's not working, it's like they making the vids without a purpose. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
So when they make the vids without a purpose, it's like then they're gonna compare their vids and stuff to other people, and then when you compare yourself to another person, it's like that's just draining your energy.
You get discouraged.
You get discouraged.
Yeah.
Now you grits, you know. So it's like I would say like, don't do it for the money when you first start off. Do it just because like you want to actually do the videos.
Okay.
You feel me? Now you're gonna actually like fall in love with the process, cause you're gonna fall in love with the editing. Cause being a YouTuber, like editing vids, it's fun. Like some vids you like, damn, this shit fun to edit. Like put in different things. You feel me? But you got to take it upon yourself to actually like learn how to edit. Like, you know, like invest into yourself. Like take the time. Cause my process was like, I feel like it was really different for a lot of people, because after doing the Roblox videos, I was just doing the pranks. I just did a couple I did a couple story times. I did a couple pranks. And I did 2 public interviews. And those 2 public interviews blew me up.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. And then after those 2 public interviews, I think I dropped another one. So
what were the 2 public interviews?
The first one was would you give head? It was in high school though, so I didn't just like
they be going crazy.
So boom, that shit did a little numbers. It did a lot of numbers. I ain't gonna say little. It ain't no little, man. It did a lot of numbers, man.
Yeah.
It did a lot of numbers. Then the second one was would you suck dick to save your mama life?
Oh yeah, but that question going around.
And that just completely blew up.
Yeah.
I think it hit like 1 million views in like a week and a half or a week. And then after, when that was blowing up, I dropped another public interview. What would you do? I think, what would you do if you had 10 minutes left in the world? Or something like that. Yeah. What would you do if you had 10 minutes left in the world? So since I was like, one thing about YouTube, it's like when you have that click, once you have that niche, you got to keep on posting. Like you got to keep your foot on the gas. You feel me? So what I would say is like really the struggles is like you just got to keep on going. It's like your process is gonna be different from a lot of people, because when I deleted all those videos, I had blew within a span of like 5 months. I went from like October like 1st, like I had like 836 subscribers, something like that. Yeah. Then the end of October, I had 100K. So it was just like it was a big like adjustment. Yeah. Cause I didn't really like realize what I had. I'm gonna keep it real, cause I had hit 100K at like 16. Yeah. At like 16. So
and
it's like
at the time you weren't. It wasn't processing for you, like
I didn't see like I was not aware of what I really had, but now looking back, it's like damn, like whoa, you know, and it's what it was become. It's like whoa, it's like and what's still gonna become. It's like whoa, but so I was not really aware. So I'll say like it was really crazy. It was really crazy, but I'll say like don't compare your process to nobody else. Like really do it so you can have like a purpose behind your vids. Like when you do them vids, have a passion for them, like, you know, because you create that vid. Because it's really art, though, being a YouTuber. Yeah. You take a raw video, then you edit it, then you post it, and people really like what you create.
Watch it, yeah.
Feel me? So it's pretty dope.
For sure, man. That's pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. And it's not easy. Like, that's why I don't, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'll say something. Yeah, it's not easy. I'd say some hard shit is like, it's really just like, I feel like it's just really a mindset too. And like what you could really do is like, what's really gonna help you as a YouTuber is like, I'm gonna keep it real, copying the trend. Cause when you copy the trend, when you do them other vids, it's like, it's putting your vids in the algorithm with the other videos.
Gotcha, yeah.
So that's what YouTube is pushing out more. So it only makes sense for you to copy the vids. Don't be that one nigga be like, oh, different. Nah, fam, you gotta copy like, you gotta be a copycat. You gotta be a copycat for real. You gotta be a copycat. To really get right.
So before we dwell into deeply into the YouTube, because you know you've become a mastermind at that a little bit to this point. Grew up in a Haitian household, right? What did your family think about what you were doing? Did they have any perspective when you were doing those pranks? Like, did they get to kind of adapt to what you were doing and got on beat with what the YouTube really was doing for you?
I'm gonna keep it real. They thought all of it was nonsense.
Yeah.
All of it. Me pranking them, me doing the videos, me editing, them seeing me edit. My mom was telling me to go get a job. Cause fun fact, I ain't never had a job because of YouTube. Cause I was applying for jobs, but I used to play football.
Yeah.
So me playing football, I was at football practice. I remember I was supposed to work at Burger King. Crazy. I missed the interview because I was at football practice.
Yeah.
Then I applied at Publix. You know, you gotta know somebody to get hired at Publix. So that was dead.
That's a dub, yeah.
You feel me? So since I blew up on YouTube, that was really paying me. But they didn't really start believing me until I gave my mom some bread first. So
yeah.
Until I handed her some bread, she was like, wow, okay.
Okay. You might be might be on to some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 100,000. So you got like you pretty much blew up like pretty fast. And so at the time, was there ever a moment like your first check from YouTube? Like, was there ever a moment where you were like, okay, this is definitely like absolutely what I want to do, apart from getting a job and anything like that?
I'm gonna keep it hell yeah.
What was how much was the first check you got from YouTube?
All right, since it was the first check, the first check was like 16, I got like 3.3 bands.
First check?
First check, 3.3 bands.
Okay.
That whole like 2 months, I made more than like 5 bands.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
I'm gonna keep I splurge that bread,
Of course you did.
Damn.
I ain't like, bro, my mom was not there, bro. So it was like, I was splurging on like, you know, sport stuff, like, bro, food, like clothes, stuff like that. Simple stuff, but I ain't really managed the bread. So it was like, I was splurging the YouTube.
You was being 16, man.
Yeah.
You was being what you was doing.
Yeah, so I was splurging the checks. I was splurging it.
Okay.
So, what was the second question again? Yeah, was the second question?
No, I think I only asked when you were like at that age, when you first got that YouTube check, you know, how much, well, I did ask 2 questions. You're right. The first one is, did it like ever occur to you at that age, like, damn, like this is something I want to do for the long run?
Oh yeah. Because when I look at YouTube too, it's like, I feel like everybody should have a YouTube channel because it's like, when you grow old, you can look back at them vids.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, what you was doing as like a young and like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like
especially the
your whole life
vlogs.
story is like you just making funny vids. And it's really like, YouTube is a fun lifestyle, no lie. Because you literally entertaining, like making people laugh and you getting paid at the same time. Like, you know, it's like, that's like, I look at that as like YouTube too, as like also not only like entertainment, like making other people laugh, you know, like being yourself, but it's also like residual income.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's residual income because you finna be getting paid for life off YouTube.
Yeah, doing something that you love.
Doing something that you love every day.
Mm-hmm. And you know, speaking on that subject, your mindset have developed like to where, you know, you said you were 16, you didn't really know, you know, you didn't really care about, you know, what was going on like that. You was blowing through the money, but now you've kind of stumbled upon a lot of financial, how would I say, financial intelligence as far as like financial literacy and wanting financial freedom. You speak of that a lot and things like that. How did that journey start for you? What inspired you to look more into like wealth and well-being? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. You know, growing up, you looking at all them, you know, the fancy cars, everything. It's like everybody want that lifestyle for themselves. So it's like when I had that YouTube channel, that was going on in my head, but I didn't really know how to really manage my money correctly. So I'll say that journey really began. Shout out Ivan. You know, shout out Ivan. He's one of my mentors. He had gave me this book. Like this is like, you know, just like somebody I knew through like through school, you know, through school.
Oh, he's about your age and stuff?
About like 2021.
Okay.
Pretty sure 2021 right now. But he does stocks and stuff. He does stocks. He's like a day trader in stocks.
Yeah.
You know, he just got a new Rolex too a couple days ago.
Hell yeah.
He's like a day trader in stocks. He had gave me this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, I read that book.
But I'm gonna keep it real. He gave me that book. I ain't read it for like another like, I'll say 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
He gave me the book. I just let it sat. Like he gave me the PDF actually, but I just let it just stay there. Like I ain't even touch it. But then one day I actually read it, cause it was like when I actually started reading it was when they started like. Now I had read it. I was reading it towards like when the coronavirus was really coming out. Yeah. You feel me? And it was
everybody
like,
got to sit on their ass.
And I was getting a lot of schoolwork.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this not doing nothing for me. Like all this schoolwork not doing nothing for me. I want to learn some financial literacy. So then it was like, damn, Ivan Ben gave me that book, but I ain't never read it.
Yeah.
So then boom, I read it. And that just really just changed my whole perspective. You know, Warren Buffett, about how you should go about things. Like you should have assets, not liabilities, you know. Like, you know, majority of your income, you know, like, you know, it's like you want like things you spend your money on to like increase your income, not really decrease it, you know. So it's like that's when the really journey started, when I read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Then I read a little bit, I didn't finish the book though, I ain't gonna lie, of Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. Okay. Yeah, I started that one too. I ain't finished that one either.
Yeah,
me too.
But okay, so towards the coronavirus, you read that book.
Yeah.
Did you already?
Corona,
Yeah.
When it was first coming out, yeah.
It's still you still have to have a certain level of will to even do that to start. So, were you looking into that sort of thing before, or what like gravitated you towards? Okay, maybe I should read this book. Did you see what he was doing at the time and saw the progress that he had, or were you self-motivated too?
How I really started was like after I read that book too, it was more so like the coronavirus hit. It was make me stop. I was been thinking about things to do like to multiply my income. You know, it's like, dang, what can I do other than work a job to multiply my income? You know, cause it's like with YouTube too. It's like you gotta have multiple streams. You feel me? That's what I learned too. Cause when I had my YouTube channel, I seen a lot of YouTube channels who had a lot of subs, but their views was not really up to date.
Up to par, yeah.
I'll never be like that. I'll never be like that. You know, I'll never be like that. Then boom, it happened to me, and it was like, damn. You know, reality hit. So it's like, now you can't really just really say nothing like that. You gotta like, you feel me? It's like anything that happened to another person could really happen to you. You feel me? So it's like, don't ever think it could really happen to you. So it was like, So it was like, I got into that. I seen that and it was like, damn, I need another source of income because it's like, you want to actually like, what I realized was like, I want to like upgrade myself, you feel me? It's like, I want to upgrade myself because it's like, I've been the same person, been doing these YouTube vids because it got to a point where I was doing YouTube because you'll see a lot of celebrities or a lot of YouTubers too who gain a lot of clout, but then they'll go ghost. You know, it's like, because mental illness is a little problem, like, it's a big problem, not even a little problem. It's like, once you get like a certain amount of clout, it's like, bro, you still gotta like, a lot of people have that clout, but they're not happy for real.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it got to a point where I was just pushing vids out there, but I was not really happy with the vids I was pushing out there. So really like, and I was comparing, you know, it went back to how I was comparing. So it was like, damn, it's like, all right, that's something doing with my mental health. You feel me? So I had like, damn, I need to take the time to actually like tap into myself. You know, it's like, because that's what a lot of people don't do, you know, they fall victim to a lot of that, you know, they fall victim to a lot of that. So after I read those books, it's crazy because I had hit up this girl to do a YouTube video with me because, you know, it's a coronavirus, I'm trying to push vids out there too. Well, I'm still reading those books though, you feel me?
Yeah, you still,
I'm trying to push vids out there. I hit her up to do a vid. She talk about forex, fam. She talk about forex. Back at the time, fam.
Yeah.
I used to crucify. I used to crucify forex, fam. Let me keep it up, fam.
Yeah.
I used to see people do it, but I was like, nah, that's not for me. So I was like, she was like, if you want to do the YouTube vid with me, can I just introduce you to forex, this and that, da da da. And I'm like, damn, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But do you still want to do the vid? Oh, bet that up, fam. And she said, I ain't gonna lie, she ain't even get back to me. So then I was like, all right, bet I'll come hear you out.
So what she was trying to invite you to something, or was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said, I'll do the vid. You just got to hear me out on forex.
Okay.
Type joint. I'm trying to push the vid out there. She ain't get back to me, so I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Man, I said, all right, bet I'll come see what it is. You finna do the video? And she said, yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause, you know, like, she right though. She sauced me up low key, cause she's like, oh, you finna make money off the vids.
Yeah.
You know, this and that. So it's like, all right, bet I'm gonna come see what it is. So I go see what it is. I ain't gonna lie, since I read that book, you feel me? It piqued my interest, cause I seen like how you can make money trading, how you can build residual income. And then.
So she proposed that after you read the book. You read the book at this point already, or you was in between reading the book?
Oh, I had read Rich Dad Poor Dad already.
Okay,
I was reading Think and Grow Rich a little bit, yeah.
So you still didn't. So what about forex at the time? Because you already warming up with that mindset. You already kind of being introduced to that way of thinking, but you didn't trust the forex yet.
Yeah, I ain't trust it yet, fam. I had signed up that night. Through this program called I Am Academy. I ain't gonna lie, I signed up. I ain't gonna lie, I was still unsure about it. But you know what, it was they put me on the phone with, you know, like these 6-figure mentors. So it was like I seen it for myself. I ain't gonna lie. He had sauce my ass up too. he said, how you have more followers than Brad?
Yeah, oh damn, he know how to get you. They know how to
he sauced me up. I ain't gonna lie. He sauced me up, so I was like, damn, he right though. And I was thinking about it already. He looked successful, so I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna do it. Then I got to meet him the next day. I'm in the crib, and in his house, I'm gonna keep it real. He had like pictures of Rolls Royces, like affirmations, bro. Like you walk in the bathroom, you see something. You walk in the kitchen, it's in your face. Like you walk in the living room, it's in your face. You walk in his room, his closet, like it's everywhere. You feel me? Now he's like a multi-millionaire right now. You feel me? And back when I met him, he was a 6-figure earner, like less than a 6-figure earner, like a 5-figure, about to be like 6 figs, and so I'm in his house. I'm like, damn, like, yo, and I was already like into manifestation, and into all that too. So it was like, damn, I'm seeing all this in his crib. It's like, yeah, this be like really like, you know, it's really like. It's different, you feel me? You're not finna find that everywhere. Yeah. So that really just showed me like, all right, bet. It's like, it really just showed me a different level, like, you know, put me in a different state of awareness. Yeah. Yeah.
And at that time, how old were you?
I was like, I'll say, I was 18.
18 years old. Yeah, I mean, I can probably guess there are people older, well, 30 years old, 25, 40 years old that wish they, got exposed to that at 18. So, so you did the work. So you got into that at 18. You did the work. Did you see results for yourself?
Yeah, I seen results. I ain't gonna lie, I went crazy in it. My first 8-9 months, I made more than like 5 figs from network marketing. I had a good trading account also. I was going crazy in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of things came with trading, because you could also do trading in LMM, network marketing. A lot of people bash network marketing, but you can't bash LMM because it puts you in rooms that people cannot. You feel me? It's like what really made me take off within it was like the people I met.
Yeah.
I had conversations with so much. It put me in a space where I had so much conversations with millionaires. It's like hearing it over times and like what they say, it's like, damn, not a lot of people get the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Before I started even forex, even when I had the YouTube and stuff, like trading and stuff, I ain't never used to travel like that. I just stayed in Florida, but when I started, I've been to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico was a vibe. I'm talking about having dinner on the roof.
Yeah. The
beach is clear out there. It's like, it's really dope. I ain't gonna lie. The whole time there, I'm listening to Hispanic music, man. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny be popping up.
Popular over there, dog.
Man, it made you want to listen to Spanish music the whole time.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going in the mountains. Vibing, fam. And it's like, dang, this is dope, because now I'm meeting people out there too. It's like, I'm speaking. I'm speaking like, because of what I've accomplished within the space. I'm speaking in front of Puerto Ricans, like, of my story, and it's just like, it was really a dope experience, and it's really a dope experience. I ain't gonna lie. So I got involved in that, took off. A lot of things happened, but I'm still doing it now.
Yeah.
But the LMM, I'm not doing that so much, but I built a team. Well, also hear my dog right here.
Yeah.
You feel me? We built a team to over 100 people. You feel me? Still doing it now. But now I'm really like full force on the tube.
Okay.
You feel me?
You diving back.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.